Okay, let's try this again. So I tried to do a live stream a little bit ago, and for whatever reason, my computer froze. Probably had way too many things opened at the time. So um, this live stream, we're going to be talking about Discover. We're going to be talking about Discover Card. We're going to be talking about Discover Bank. Basically, this live stream is going to be a Q&A in regards to Discover. So thanks again for tuning into the live stream. If you're new to the channel, on this channel, we talk about everything you need to know about credit cards and how to make money using credit cards. So if this sounds like something in which you're interested, be sure to subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. So my name is Duane with How to Build Credit TV, and I'm back again with another live stream. We try to do these live streams on Mondays at 7 p.m. Central Time. So if this is your first time watching the live stream, or if you're watching back on the replay, be sure to try to catch the live streams on Monday at 7 p.m. Now, it's kind of funny that I said I do the live streams on Monday at 7 p.m., but next Monday, which will be the 29th of April, I'm actually not going to be doing a live stream next Monday at 7 p.m. I'll be doing a live stream next Wednesday, which is going to be May the 1st, and I'm going to be doing a live stream on Wednesday at 7 p.m. And the only reason why I'm doing the live stream on the 1st is because it's the first of the month, and I want to remind people that they should consider joining Patreon, and if they're interested in becoming an authorized user and helping their credit. So that's why I'm going to be doing next week's live stream on Wednesday at 7 p.m. But normally it's Mondays at 7. So let me go ahead and try to say hi to the people that came back to the live stream, because we tried to do this the first time and it did not go very well. So let me go ahead and greet you guys here in the live stream. Thank you so much for your patience. I appreciate you guys. Okay, Josh, thank you, sir. Alberto, how you doing, man? Nikki Britt, let's go, she says. Thanks for watching the live stream. James, thank you for watching the live stream. Jose, thank you for watching. Donnie, thank you for watching. Deborah, hello, how are you? I am great. How are you doing? And thank you for watching the live stream. The Coin Alley, thank you for joining, sir. Angel, how you doing, man? Thanks for watching. Markel, thank you for watching the live stream. D, what's going on, bro? Thanks for watching. Let's see here. Keith, what's going on, sir? Damon, how you doing from Dallas, Texas? Thank you for watching. Eli, thank you for joining back again the live stream. Code Red, thank you for watching the live stream. Spit that fire, Wayne. Yo, that's cool. Jason, thanks for watching, man. Thanks for coming back. Jimmy, thank you for watching. From let's see, Jimmy says, what are HL credit lines, and what's HL? I don't even know what that means. Carlos, Magical Mermaid Shop, thank you for joining the live stream, sir. Can anyone sign up for the Patreon for $30 a month? Yes, sir. Anyone can sign up, and please wait till the beginning of next month, because Patreon bills on the 1st of each month. So definitely wait till the beginning of the month before you sign up. Gary, thanks for joining the live stream, sir. Oil, is that right? Oil Edwards, thank you for joining the live stream from OKC. Janelle, how are you, ma'am? Thank you for joining the live stream. Sexy Devil 78. Hey, Diane, how are you? How are you? I'm sure that was supposed to be Duane, but that's cool. Thanks for joining the live stream. Tina, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Damien, thank you, sir. Thanks again for letting me know about the Discover card. No problem, Damien. Yeah, that's funny. Let's see. Leo, thanks for joining the live stream. How to get an 800 credit score. Lyndon, thank you for joining the live stream, sir. I appreciate you. Let me go ahead and make you a moderator, because you do have a YouTube channel, and you definitely should check out Lyndon's YouTube channel, how to get an 800 credit score. So I think I just made your a moderator, so your comments should be in blue from here going forward. Ronald, thank you for joining the live stream, sir. I appreciate you. You say, does your $30 Patreon report to all credit bureaus, and do you use the social security number for it to report? Yes, it does. And currently there are over 50 people that have joined on Patreon, which is insane. I'm excited about it, because clearly people need that service and value that service. So yes, it does report to all 3 credit bureaus. And if you're interested in joining Patreon, please wait till the 1st of next month, because Patreon bills on the 1st, and I would hate for you to get billed today on the 22nd and again on the 1st. So go ahead and wait for that. Jimmy, thank you for joining the live stream, sir. Which revolving line of credit is good? checking line of credit, personal line of credit. I think they're all good. I mean, basically, you use all of them as tools. You definitely try your best to pay all of them on time, every time, no matter what. When it comes to credit cards, I try to pay all of my credit cards in full every single month. As a matter of fact, I don't even wait for my statement to be due. I actually pay whenever I want to. So I might pay once a week, or I might pay once every other week, depending on how I feel. But I don't really wait for a statement to come out. So that's kind of my 2 cents on that. Okay, so HL stands for high limit. Bless my heart. Thanks for clearing that up, Jimmy. Aisha, thank you for joining the live stream. Wave right back at you. Hey, Josh, thanks for slapping my Patreon link in the live stream here. Let's see. D says National Credit Union showing massive added a Go Rewards Visa signature 6,500. Cool, good stuff, bro. Francisco from LA, thanks for joining the stream, sir. Appreciate you. Oh, Janelle, okay, you made Lyndon night of saying that. Okay, cool. Keith, thank you for joining the live stream from Tampa. I appreciate you, sir. Ronald, thank you, sir, for watching. It says, okay, thank you. I will wait for the first. Okay, no problem. Good stuff. Pimp, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining the live stream. Thanks for seeing you. Thanks for coming back. I love seeing names that have already been in the live stream and continue to come back from week to week. I appreciate that. That is really, really cool. I'm glad that you guys think highly of the channel, or are getting some value, whether it's for me or the people that are contributing in the live stream and the chat. So thanks for watching, all you guys. Smoking Fireman, thank you for joining the live stream, sir. It says, how long should I wait? I have a secured card to try and go for an unsecured card. If I were you, sir, I would wait definitely until the end of your first year, because I think your credit score is going to do some good things in that time period. And, I would just wait a year. I think that's probably a safe thing to do, and kind of see where your credit score is after that, before applying for any other cards. Anthony, thank you for joining, watching from New Jersey. I appreciate you, sir. Okay, so Smoking Fireman says, I also have a few store cards, a few months old. Good stuff. A Pimp says, just signed up for Self-Lender and got approved for the Capital One Secure card. Thanks, Duane, and everyone for your advice. Congratulations to you, sir, and thank you for sharing that back here on the live stream and in the chat. I was going to say super chat. Okay, cool. Let's see. Aisha says, when does Discover up your credit limit? It really just depends. My advice on that, Aisha, is to basically use the card as much as possible, and pay it off on time every single time. And just kind of do that for a while. Like, let's say you have a credit limit of $1,000. Try to use more than the $1,000. Let me make sure I correct that. So within the month, like if you use $300 here, pay it off. If you use another $700, pay that off. Basically, you want to be sure that you're using up to your credit limit, especially if it's a low limit and you can afford to do that, because then that way, when you call to get the credit limit increase, you can say, hey, I'd really like to be in a situation where I could use the card and not have to pay it off because my credit limit is so low. So, I've shown that I'm spending more than what my credit limit is throughout the month. Is it possible for me to get a credit limit increase? Now, that may not have a lot to do with you getting the increase, but I think it makes it a little bit easier to justify getting a credit limit increase if you have a $500 credit limit, but for the month, you've spent $1,000. And of course, I say you spent $1,000. Of course, you have to pay off the balance, right? So you're not spending over your credit limit, but you're just paying the balance off and continue to use the credit card throughout the month. So hopefully that helps. Juan, thank you for joining the live stream, sir. I appreciate you. Damon, or is it Damon? It's not Damon. It's Damon Williams. Bro, I'm sorry. I know we talked on the phone because you joined Patreon recently, but thanks for joining the live stream. I appreciate you, sir. All right, Damien here. Damien says, Duane gave me this info on the chat about a week or two ago, and I applied for the Discover Cashback card and got approved for a $11,000 credit limit. Good info. First of all, dude, the $11,000, really? That's awesome, man. That's good stuff. Chef Maurice, thank you for joining, and good evening to you, sir. David Walker, thank you for joining the live stream. I appreciate you, sir. Sexy Devil 78 says, once again, thank you for sharing knowledge and pointing people in the right direction when it comes to credit. It is appreciated, and your comment is appreciated. Thank you very much for sharing that. Sexy Devil 78. I appreciate that. A pimp says, does TD Bank send secure cards out of state? I'm currently in Connecticut, and I figured if I apply tomorrow, hopefully I'll get the card sent to Indiana. Any thoughts, Duane? If I were you, I wouldn't risk it because TD Bank is kind of weird like that. I know that they have branches in Connecticut. I was up there when I was visiting my family, and if I were you, just have it sent to your address in Connecticut. I wouldn't even play with trying to get it sent out of state, to be honest with you, because they're funny like that. So that's my 2 cents. Anthony says, I got discovered it 8,500 credit limit. How long should I wait for a credit limit increase? First of all, that is a freaking awesome credit limit, bro. That's high. That's higher than mine. So congratulations on that. And in regards to that, if I were you personally, I would just use the card, use it a lot. You know what I mean? Especially Discover card is so cool because they match your cash back that you earn in the first year. And it's kind of funny because I used to say that a lot. I used to say that I've made over $1,700, and I did. I think I made $1,788 and 55 cents with the Discover card. But basically, use the card as much as you can. And I personally, if I were you, I would wait no less than 6 months. I would even bump it up to 8 months to a year, to be honest with you, to answer that question, Anthony. So, but let me know. Keep me posted on that, man. Come back in the chat and the live stream and let me know what's going on with that. So Smoking Fireman says, I have a Capital One secured card, started with 200 limit. After 5 months, on-time payments, I got an increase. Any idea how much to expect as a rough guess? Dude, I have no idea, to be honest with you. Of course, they can bump you to 500. That would be pretty lame. They could bump you all the way to 1,000 as well. I don't know what the reasoning is behind that, but just continue to use the card and continue to pay it off. Use the card as much as possible and pay it off all the time, every single time, is my advice on that. Chef Maurice says, I have a 678. Is that high enough to get a Discover card? Yes, it is, Chef Maurice. And if you apply for the Discover card, please use the link below in this video. I actually had the link a lot higher in the previous live stream that I tried to do that it didn't work. And I think what happened with that live stream was the fact that I had a bunch of windows open. Like I'm notorious for having, you know, anywhere from 25 to 30 windows open, 30 different tabs open on Chrome. And then I'll have more tabs open on Safari. And then I have more tabs open on Firefox. I'm crazy like that. For whatever reason, I'm just like, no, I can't close this tab. Every tab is valuable. But anyway, I think you definitely will be able to get approved for that. Before you apply for that card, Chef Maurice, be sure to see if you're pre-qualified. Go to the Discover website and see if you're pre-qualified. And if you are, then come on back to one of my videos and click on the link, the referral link. You're going to get a $50 sign-up bonus. Not a sign-up bonus, but you'll get a $50 once you make your first purchase on your Discover card, and I'll also get $50. So definitely use my referral link. That would help a lot. Charles, thanks for watching. You said, hello, my man. I have 8,000 credit limit with Discover and just got approved for a Capital One Venture card with a 5,000 credit limit. Congratulations to you, Charles, and thank you for sharing that, bro. I appreciate that a lot. That is pretty awesome. I think you're going to enjoy the Venture card from Capital One. Let me know as you continue to use it or as you start to use it what your thoughts are on that. Is this Ardina? I think I said that right, hopefully. Thank you for your time helping us who need your help. Thank you for saying that. That's freaking awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Anthony says, thank you. Happy Amex keeps denying me. I think I'm going to give up them. Discover is awesome. First month, $50 cash back already. Good stuff. Yeah, that's good stuff. Okay, cool. Let me see here. All right. So, okay, I'm not too far behind on the live, on the chat, which is pretty cool. David said, Discover is great card. I have going to get the cash back in a few months. Nice. Very nice. I'm not sure what Keith says. We thought it was bootleg. I'm not even sure what you're talking about, but I'm sure maybe I missed something up top. I'm sure. Okay, the Wi-Fi. Eli says, Self-Lender is great. I started with Self-Lender in January, and my credit score went up 37 points. That's dope, Eli. Thank you for sharing that, man. I really haven't covered Self-Lender a lot, but Self-Lender is good as far as I know and as far as I've heard from other people. So thank you for sharing that here. I appreciate you. Aisha says, Duane, how many Discover cards can you have at once? I think the answer to that is two. You can call them. You can call and ask them. I currently have two Discover cards, and so I'm working on my second one. And making sure that I use it as much as I can for the first year, which is pretty tricky because I'm also using other credit cards like the Amex Gold card. But I think the answer is two, Aisha. Okay, let's see here. Anthony says, "Sorry, was driving. LOL. Multitask in New Jersey. Yes, sir. I hear you on that, bro. That driving in Jersey is something else." Okay. How to get an 800 credit score says, Duane, you are a real blessing. My score went up to 720 from watching your videos. Thank you for all your help. Thank you, sir, for watching the channel, and thank you for being in a position to implement what it is we talk about here. I appreciate that. And also, thank you for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much, Lyndon. Thank you very much. By the way, like I said, I think I was talking in the first stream. I don't remember now because it's all kind of jumbled together. But the people that are in blue, those people have a YouTube channel, and if you're interested in what it is they're talking about, please go by and subscribe, show them some love, because I value what they're talking about, and I highly recommend people subscribing, which is why they're in blue. Just about everybody that's in blue has a YouTube channel except Josh, but I think Josh might be coming along here pretty soon, hopefully. I'm not sure. Okay, so let me see here. Okay. Ardina says, has Wells Fargo secured credit card credit utilization 5%, 6 months good standing? How long before I'll receive regular card? Do I have to wait for a year? With Wells Fargo, you never know. I don't have a whole lot of experience with what. Yes, I do. I did have a Wells Fargo secured card like way long ago before I started making any kind of videos. But just be patient. I mean, I think the annual fee is like 25 or 29 bucks. So it's not a whole lot, but just be patient. Whatever you do, don't cancel that card. Just keep rocking with it until they actually not approve you, but promote you to an unsecured card. So that's kind of my 2 cents on that. Okay, guys, I'm going to start the video portion of this live stream where I talk a little bit about Discover. And so I'm not going to be able to respond to a lot of the chats coming in, but that's okay. We have plenty of people in here that are more than capable to answer questions. Let's see here real quickly. Mr. Big Shot 20 says, I have a 700 credit. I have 700 credit and I only got 2,000 limit. Do you know why? Not sure. I mean, that's a tricky question because when you get your credit limit, it doesn't necessarily only have to do with your credit score. It also has to do with your income, and then as well as the things that you're responsible for paying, right? So like your debt to income ratio is all a part of that, but they kind of take into consideration like, how much you have to pay for rent, if you have a car loan, if you have other loans, if you have mortgage. So that may influence how much of a credit limit that they give you. And initially, when you're establishing a relationship with them, $2,000 is not a bad limit, So just be grateful for that and just keep it pushing. Just use the card a lot and pay it off on time. M Hunter 918 says, I've had a Capital One secured card with a $200 limit on it. I've been using it for 6 months now and paying it off every 2 or 3 weeks. The best credit score, still low, 627 now. What card, if any, do you recommend? I recommend, first of all, rocking that secured card for a year is what I recommend. And possibly, and I say possibly, I'm kind of scared to say this, but possibly consider getting the Discover It secured card. When you get that card, if you get that card, be sure to transfer from the current cash rewards program they have to the 5% cashback categories. So if you were just dying to get another credit card, I would recommend possibly applying for the Discover It card. I hope that helped, M Hunter 918. Okay, well, let's see here. Michael Johnson says, hey, Duane, which 2 Discover cards? I have the cashback. Oh, I have both of my Discover cards are cashback cards. So I'm pretty lame. I just went ahead and got the cashback card again just because I like cashback and I value cashback a lot. So that's currently what I have. Let's see here. Sincere Lingo 43, first time viewer. What up, my guy? Hey, thanks for joining the live stream. I appreciate you a lot. Cool. Let's see here. QCart81 says, thank you for your content. Thank you for watching. I appreciate that. Sincere Lingo says, when it comes to your due date, how do you avoid late charges? Just pay the minimum. Late charges, just pay the minimum. When it comes to your due date, how do you avoid late charges? I'm not sure I understand that. Maybe I'm reading that out of context. Anthony says, how long should I wait to apply for the second Discover card? I have 1 month. Will I lose any cash back I didn't redeem? Anthony, I would just wait till the end of your first year because you can't really do anything with 2 Discover cards at the same time. Just use the Discover card like crazy for your first year. And then after the end of the first year, just wait till the end because it just makes sense. That way you can give all of your attention to that next Discover card, or, maybe take a year break in between, whatever, but definitely don't apply for 2 Discover cards within a year. There's really no need to have both cards because you're not going to get the maximum cash back and the maximum value out of having both of those cards at the same time. So hopefully I answered that question. Smoking Fireman says, our store cards through, what's this? Committee bank, good or bad? I think store cards are fine. I mean, they're just like regular credit cards, except you're only able to purchase from that particular store, unless that store card is like a Visa card and you can purchase from anywhere. So I think they're fine. Leo, thanks for joining the live stream. He says, I have an old Capital One card with a $59 annual fee, no rewards. They won't product change it. Should I cancel it or keep it? Depending on how old that card is, Leo, let's see what you said. You didn't really say anything about how long you've had it. Dude, that $59 annual fee sucks. If it's the oldest card that you've had and that card is, like 5 years or 2 years or 3 years, definitely don't cancel that card because that card is responsible for the bulk of your average age of credit. So that's my 2 cents on that. However, if it's a card that you've had for less than a year and you have other credit cards that are older than a year, then go ahead and close that account. Let's see here. Francisco says, I have a secure card for $1,000. Love that they match the cash back after a year. Can I do the same if I get another card after that year? Yes, you can. And that's what I'm doing right now. Francisco, thanks for that question. And I recommend that. Discover card is super dope about the fact that they match the cash back for the first year. Carmela, thank you for joining the live stream. Hi, everyone. I have 2 secured cards, but I'm considering the Discover It secured after watching your videos. Should I get a third one or just wait after my CS increase, credit scores increase, and get a regular Discover It card? That's a great question. I think you should go ahead and rock those 2 secured cards that you have right now. Rock those 2 for the first year. Just be patient. I know it's crazy. Discover card is awesome, and I wish you would have, possibly gotten the information before and maybe applied for it before. But you really don't need 3 secured cards. Go ahead and just try to be patient. I know that's going to be hard, but try to be patient and finish out that first year of both of those secured cards. See where your credit score is. And if it's like, 660 or above, maybe even 650, definitely fill out the pre-qualification for the Discover card and see if you're pre-qualified. And then if you are, be sure to use the link below any one of my videos because it helps the channel and you're going to get $50 whenever you make a purchase. And I'll also get $50 whenever you make your first purchase. So that's my 2 cents on that. If you're patient, just go ahead and wait that out, please. Cool. Let me scroll down here. Okay, so apparently I can go on for days and continue to read these questions here in the comment section. However, the good news is I have a bunch of moderators in here. Thank you guys so much for your help. You guys are freaking awesome that are able to answer all your questions. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the content portion of the video here in regards to Discover card. This is so funny. It's really hard not to read these these comments and answer them. I think this is the Key Man 1. Thanks for joining the live stream. I've never seen your name before, so I want to make sure I said hi. Currently have 3 cards. I'm thinking about the Discover card, either a regular one or secured if I can't get the regular one. Okay, cool. I think that's the way to go. I mean, Discover card is pretty good. If you currently have 3 cards, though, depending on what your score is, if I were you, I would make sure you see if you're pre-qualified first before applying for the Discover card, the regular one. And if you are pre-qualified, use the link below the video, please. It helps a lot. Okay, I'm gonna stop reading. I'm gonna stop reading. I'm gonna stop reading the comment section. So I just kind of want to talk a little bit about Discover card here. Let me make sure that I get my my information here. I'm looking at my cell phone. I'm cheating. Let me make sure I get my information here. So basically, Discover card is an awesome bank credit card company for which you should establish a relationship. Now, Discover card is basically, or Discover is known for a lot of great things. They've been doing a really, really good job recently in their marketing. If you live on Earth and you watch TV and their commercials, you probably have seen an ad by Discover. And this just shows how strong their marketing is and how strong their brand is. So Discover card, like I said, is a good card or a good bank that you definitely need to get a relationship with. If you're just starting out and you're trying to build or rebuild your credit, and I always say build or rebuild. And the build part I need to emphasize on, like Discover card or the Discover It secured card is not just for people with bad credit. It's for people looking to build their credit. When I applied for my Discover It secured card, my credit score wasn't that bad. I don't remember off the top of my head, but anywhere between 640 maybe and like 650. I don't remember exactly, but I did apply for the secured card. And I actually had regular credit cards, but I wanted to establish a relationship with Discover. So like I said, Discover card or Discover is a great company for which you should establish a relationship. Discover actually has been doing something really incredible, especially in regards to their checking account. The Discover savings account is pretty decent as well. And I've meant to have done a video on this already, but I haven't just because I'm swamped with stuff that, you know, life happens. But Discover is really, really good in the fact that they're offering you the ability to earn 1% cash back using your debit card. Now, I think this is really funny because it's like, okay, you get 1% cash back using your debit card. For me personally, that's not insanely enticing. However, if you're trying to just establish any kind of relationship with Discover card or Discover in general, the checking account and using the debit card might be kind of your way in. So I guess like, for me, the only people that might be interested or should be interested in order to, not in order, but be interested in getting the Discover checking account would probably be somebody that was declined for the Discover It secured card. Okay, if you were declined for the Discover It secured card, then I would recommend getting the checking account because once again, you're establishing a relationship with Discover. And then from there, you can, of course, continue to show Discover that you're a good customer, and so on and so forth, and eventually get approved for maybe the Discover It secured card or even just a regular Discover card. Now, Discover actually offers a wide variety of services, right? So they have their checking account. The savings account is pretty decent as well. And then, hey, Jason, thank you for the $5 super chat, bro. I appreciate you. The savings account is pretty good as well. But like I said, they've really been doing a good job with their branding and their marketing in regards to their checking account and getting that 1% cash back. Now, the reason why I said the 1% cash back isn't a big deal to me personally is because, well, clearly I have the Discover card, but I also have other credit cards that give me more than 1% cash back. So I guess if you're in a situation where you don't have any options in regards to cash back at all, then the Discover savings account or checking account would be good because 1% cash back is obviously better than no cash back. But for me personally, I would never use my debit card with any bank, Discover or anyone else for that matter, because clearly I know that using my credit cards is more valuable. And whether I'm getting cash back or I'm getting points that I can redeem towards travel, then, you know, that's clearly going to be way more valuable. And that's where I would, you know, put my energy and my focus instead of getting a Discover checking account. But like I said, if you're applying for the Discover It card, that's a good route to go. So let me go ahead and see here. So yeah, I talked about the Discover checking account and the 1% back. Talked about the fact that you definitely should get a relationship with Discover card. And sorry, guys, I'm cheating here. If you're interested in getting a Discover credit card, be sure to stop by their website and fill out the pre-qualification and see if you're pre-qualified to get a credit card from Discover card. Don't just apply for the card cold turkey unless you have a 700 credit score and you don't have more than like 2 or 3 inquiries. Then chances are you're probably going to get approved for the card. But if you're not sure what your score is, definitely see if you're pre-qualified. Now, I did talk about the fact that Discover offers a wide variety of cards. I keep saying wide variety. I mean, I guess it's not that wide, but the bulk of credit cards that Discover offer are no annual fee credit cards, which is really, really right up my alley. I'm in love with credit cards that don't have an annual fee, and for the longest time, I was like, I'm not gonna get a credit card with an annual fee. That's just not for me, you know. But if it has no annual fee, that's right up my alley. You know what I mean? So once again, Discover cards, all of them have no annual fee, and so Discover offers several different cards. The Discover offers cards for students, which I guess would be like college students. And then there are cards that are personal cards, of course, like the Discover It card. I think there's like some Discover NHL card. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. And then, of course, there's a Discover Business card as well. And then there's a Discover card that allows you to get miles. So you're basically able to get cash back with the Discover Student card. You're able to get cash back with the Discover It card, the Discover It Secured card. You are able to get miles with the Discover Miles card. And so you can use those miles towards travel. You can redeem them that way. So once again, that's quite a bit of cards from which to choose. And Discover really prides themselves, once again, in having cards that have no annual fee. And another thing that they really pride themselves in is the fact that their customer service is 100% based within the US. So that's kind of cool because America, we have this thing where we've been fortunate, I guess, in a sense, to kind of like have our work done abroad or outsourcing our work, which is fine, because I guess it's cheaper and you save money and so on and so forth. But Discover really prides themselves on the fact that, like I said, all of their customer service representative is 100% based within the US. So that's actually pretty cool. So that's another thing in case you want to, support America, go America. Discover card is pretty sweet in that regard. So that's one thing. That's one thing that I definitely wanted to mention. Now, the reason why I think Discover card is insanely valuable, especially for a first year card, is the fact that Discover matches all the cash back that you earn during the first year. As a matter of fact, if you get the Discover It Secured card, you don't have to keep that reward program where I think you earn 2% on gas and 1% on everything else. I'm not sure what the rewards are on that card, but the reason why I say you don't have to keep that is because you can transfer that Discover It Secure card or even the Discover Chrome card, whichever card that is not the 5% cashback category, you can transfer from that current reward program to a 5% cashback reward program. Hey, Colin, thank you so much for the super chat, sir, and welcome to the live stream. I don't think I've seen your name earlier, but thank you for joining the live stream and thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it, sir. So you can transfer, like I said, from that regular cashback to the 5% cashback category. And the reason why you want to do that is because you can earn a lot more cashback with that 5% category. Now, a lot of people don't want to keep up with it, but for me personally, it's really simple. Just set an alarm in your phone. There's only 4 quarters in the year, so set an alarm, a quarterly alarm that reminds you that you need to activate that particular cashback category so that you can earn 5%. Excuse me. Now, the 5% I think is really, really valuable. Like, for example, right now you can earn 5% cash back on your gas purchases. Now, I think that's insanely valuable. And that one category is going to make you earn a lot more cash back on that than you would if you were, say, getting 1% on something else, or even 2% on something else with the other cashback reward system that they have. So you definitely want to consider getting that. And if you get the Discover card, any card from Discover, man, use that card. Use it all the time. Use that card and use it alone. Don't use your debit card. Don't use other credit cards. Only use the Discover card. Commit to using the Discover card for the first year because they're going to match all the cash back or the miles that you earn using your Discover card. So it only makes perfect sense for you to use the Discover card nonstop your first year. I can't stress that to you enough. When I started with the Discover card back in 2017, August of 2017, and it was the Discover It Secured card, I was in a very special situation. Discover card had something called Discover Deals, which was another way for me to earn 5% cash back on other things outside of the category. Now, when they got rid of it last year, I think it was like last October, I was pissed. But, I mean, they were like, oh, we're getting rid of this so we can focus on an easier, more simple way to earn cash back. And I was like, really? Like, that's such baloney. Like, that was like marketing jargon. You know what I mean? But I knew better because it was like, there's no better way to earn cash back or more cash back if you're taking away these other ways that I was able to earn. So I could earn cash back at Walmart. I could earn 5% cash back at Apple. I mean, I literally earned like $144 worth of cash back from Apple from making a purchase. And then Discover gave me another $144 of cash back. So that's how I was able to make over $1,700. To be exact, $1,788.55 worth of cash back. And of course, I made a video talking about that and showing proof. I even showed the money in my checking account because I'm a nerd that way. And I try to be as authentic and transparent as possible and show you guys that. So anyway, if you get the Discover card, man, use the Discover card. Don't use any other card. So when you get that card, don't try to split between the two. Just use the Discover card because they're going to match all the cash back or miles that you earn during your first year of membership. And another thing is you can refer your friends to the Discover card. Like if they're interested in getting the Discover card or if they see the fact that you've earned $200 worth of cash back and then Discover gave you another $200, be sure to slap them your referral link. They're going to get $50 whenever they purchase something, whenever they make their first purchase, and you'll get $50. So once again, Discover is pretty dope. And if you can refer, I think, up to 10 people. You can earn $500 from Discover card every single year from referrals. I'm not sure if you know that many people that can get a proof of the card, but if you do, go for it. Let them know and, get the Discover card. Let me see if I missed anything here before I start to go back to this live stream here and answer any questions here. Nope, I didn't miss anything. Okay, pretty sweet. I'm pretty cool. So I didn't miss anything, but I just wanted to do that little quick tidbit in regards to Discover card because I've had a great experience with Discover card. My only complaint was they didn't promote me from the secured card to the unsecured card in a timely fashion. I was really upset about that. I was like, man, what's up? Like, why are y'all taking forever? I think it took 13, maybe even 14 months to get promoted to the unsecured card, which I thought was really ridiculous. But I got my money back. I had a $2,500 deposit. I think it was $1,200 or $1,300 to begin with, and then I maxed it out at $2,500, and they sent me my check, and I got my check back, put my money back in the bank, and it was pretty sweet. So anyway, in other words, what I'm saying is Discover card is really dope, and definitely go to the website, see if you're pre-qualified before applying for a regular card. If you're not going to get a regular card, definitely get the secured card and only use that card for the first year. Just commit to using that card just because it makes sense and they're going to match your cash back. So that's my 2 cents on the Discover card. Let me go ahead and go back into the chat here and see if I can answer some more questions if you guys have them in regards to Discover or just period. Okay. Hey, Cohen Alley, thank you for putting my referral link in the live chat here, bro. I appreciate that a lot. Thanks for digging that up and putting that here. Hey, Keith, thank you so much for the $10 super chat, sir. I appreciate you. He says, as usual, great information provided tonight. Thanks. Thank you, sir. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you, man. All right, let me go back up here and see if I can answer some of these questions here, if I missed a lot. Oh, Colin says you're welcome. First timer. Yeah, thanks again for joining, bro. I appreciate you for watching the live stream. Joe, how you doing, man? Thank you for joining the live stream, sir. It says, which credit bureau are most important for a car loan? Dude, I think all of them are important. I wish there was a way to know exactly who they use to pull for that particular loan. I've never even thought about asking them, hey, who do you guys use? Which bureau do you pull my credit score from? I'm pretty sure that's a question you could ask, and they might tell you, they might not. I have no idea on that, but that's a good question, Joe. I wish I had a better answer for you. Michael says, hey, Duane, happy finally catch a live stream. Just finished first year with Discover It. Excuse me, guys. We'll be snagging a $450-ish check next month. Not a bad sign-up bonus for a fee-free credit card. Absolutely. And Michael, thanks for joining, bro. You're right. This is the first time I've seen you in the live stream, and I appreciate you. I appreciate your comments, bro. You always have like this really poignant, to the point, very informative comment. So thanks. I appreciate that. And I think the people that read the comment section appreciate that as well. So thank you for joining the live stream, and thank you for contributing in the chat. Let's see here. Okay, David. Hey, what's going on, bro? Thanks for joining the live stream. You're one of the patrons on Patreon. Thank you, sir. Let's see. David Walker says Discover should offer free food. Yeah, I don't know about that, but I do like food. Well, I need to get a better handle on that. That would be interesting to see what happens there if they did that. Um, Josh says, "Where's Jesus?" I don't know, man. That boy Jesus. I don't know. Maybe he's not watching tonight. Oh, Oscar, what's going on with you, bro? I see you. Hey, Oscar, thanks for joining the live stream, man. I appreciate you a lot. Hey, text me, call me, man. It's all good. But thanks for joining the live stream, sir. I appreciate you a lot. Let's see here. Josh says, never let car dealership run your credit. Find your own financing, please. And he says, please. Yeah, car dealerships are ruthless, man. They will just run your credit over and over and over with different people and not even tell you. I mean, the best thing to do when you're going to buy a car is know what your credit score is, know your situation before going into the dealership, and only have them run it once. So if you're interested in different cars, you go to the different dealerships. That's fine. Test drive your car, see what you like, see how it feels. Whenever you make up your mind, that's the only time they should run it. Don't let them say, "Oh, let's see what we can do." No, tell them you already know what your score is. You're good to go, and hopefully you are good to go. And then that way you don't get your score pulled a lot. I've heard some nightmares of people getting their credit score pulled so many times and getting like over 10 inquiries for that particular car dealership. I mean, it's kind of crazy. They don't care. They just pull it, man. So that's good advice for sure, Josh. Sincere Lingo 43 says, I had a secured card with Bank of America. Will they give me another if messed up the first 3 years ago? That's a good question. I don't know. You don't have a lot to lose by applying for it, but instead of applying for a Bank of America secured card again, I would just apply for a secured card from someone else, to be honest with you. I'm not sure if that's the best advice, but that's kind of what I would do. If you screwed it up 3 years ago, chances are they won't do business with you. But that's just what I think. Okay, so we're gonna get this guy out of here. Not so sure what that's about. Um, Someone's in here marketing for PewDiePie. Not sure why they'd be doing that. PewDiePie has plenty of subs, but oh well. Gary P, thank you for watching the live stream, sir. You said you should do a credit limit increase on your Amex to entice new Patreon next week. Dude, first of all, I've been dying to get a credit limit increase from American Express. I'm kind of torn because I've been using the Discover card a lot, and I really should be using the Amex card just so they could see that there's some usage on it, you know what I mean, to kind of justify that increase. But you're right, man. I definitely have thought about that, and that credit limit increase is going to get to me whenever it gets to me. I mean, there's not a lot I can do about it at this point. And I think right now I have to actually wait because I applied for one and I was declined. And I was like, wait, what? Why? So anyway, but that's a good point, Gary. Jason says, I signed up for Patreon and got added as an authorized user to Duane's Amex card, and my score jumped 65 points on Experian. Jason, thanks for saying that, bro. I appreciate that. That's like a free commercial. That's like free marketing for me. And thank you for sharing the fact that, like, yes, your score does jump depending on your situation. Like, so someone watching this, it depends on what your personal situation is. People are going to experience different things and different jumps within their score depending on their particular situation. So if you have a really high credit utilization, let's say you're using 60% and you get added to the Amex card, which has a $6,000 credit limit, it could help you quite a bit. And if it drops it from 60% down to 30%, that's a pretty big drop and your score will improve. Now, we can't say exactly how much just because, once again, everyone's situation is different. Cool. All right, Joe, I see you. Says, thanks anyways. First time here. Awesome channel. Thank you, sir. Joe, I think that's you, right? Joe, as in the patron. You signed up on Patreon last week. I think that's you. Hey, what's going on, Credit Card Maestro? Thanks for joining, bro. Haven't seen you here in a while, so well, I guess you were here last week for a minute. Thanks for joining. I appreciate that, man. Let's see. Sleepers, here we're jumping. I'm sorry, guys. I got quite a bit of live chats to read here. The last time I went to car shopping, I secured my financing at Lending Tree. By the time I went to the dealership, I had my check in hand. Dude, that's pretty dope, man. That's big time right there. The Coin Alley. Thanks for sharing that. That is some big time stuff, bro. And that's the way to go. Hey, James, thanks for watching from LA, bro. You driving through LA, huh? See, you got a truck. You got a little truck picture there. Thanks for watching, man. I appreciate you. Ronald, thank you for watching as well. Ronald said, I was turned down for the Discover It's Secure card because of my utilization. So I joined DSX Design, and I plan on joining my Jewelers Club to help me with it. How long should I wait to apply again? It really just kind of depends on your particular situation. If you have a lot of inquiries, let's say more than 6, you probably will get rejected. I'm not sure it's a score situation, but I think what you're doing as far as the DSX Design and My Jewelers Club, I think that will help. That could help. I can't really talk about that in great specifics because I don't know exactly your situation in regards to your credit report and what your credit score is. If you're interested in joining me, though, on Patreon, consider joining on the 1st of next month. And, of course, there can be a lot more dialogue and more in-depth stuff in regards to what's going on with your credit and your credit score, and I can help you better. Sorry, I can't give you a better answer, but that's kind of my 2 cents on that. David says, by the way, the Visa card you added me to posted yesterday on TransUnion boosted my credit up from 640 to 669. Thanks. Hey, David, thanks for saying that, and thank you for letting me know. Thanks for sharing that information, not only with me, but the people here on the live stream and the people watching this back on the replay. So thanks for that, man. I appreciate you a lot. Let's see here. David Mason says, when getting the Secure Discover card, are you able to increase your limit whenever by adding cash? Yes, you are. I'm pretty sure somebody already answered that question, David. I'm just reading it back so late on the chat because I'm slow. But yes, you are able to increase. You can increase your credit limit all the way up to $2,500 if you want. If you do that, however, don't be surprised if when you're promoted from the secured card to the unsecured card that you don't get a bump in your credit limit. Because when Discover upgraded me from the secured card, my limit was $2,500 because I maxed it out, and they did not give me a credit limit increase. They just promoted me to the unsecured card. I'm not saying that's going to be your experience, but that was my experience. So just kind of keep that in mind. Angel says, car dealer ran 9 inquiries on me without me saying so. So yes, never believe the dealer. Work with your own bank. Credit unions are great. Just refinance and got a 4.3 APR. Good stuff, bro. My freaking car loan is 7.7 with Capital One. And I got the loan in December 2015. I was really grateful. I mean, it wasn't like insanely good, but it's a lot better than people that I know that are paying 17, 18, 19, 20, and so on percentage. So yeah, that's good stuff, man. Thanks for sharing that. I appreciate that, Angel. Eric, thanks for joining the live stream. Always great content. I joined on Patreon. I can't wait until the Amex hit my credit report. Yes, sir. As a matter of fact, I think I sent a picture of the card to you yesterday, right? I have so many authorized users card that I got in the mail. I think I got like 15 that I need to open. So if you're watching and you're one of the patrons on Patreon, be patient with me. I'm going to open them and eventually send you a picture of it. I don't know if it's going to be tonight. It's already 8 o'clock and your boy's got to get up really early to go to work. So I'm not sure, but stay tuned for that. That's coming soon. Juan says, I applied for the Discover It's Secured, however, was denied due to unable to verify my account. Would you apply again? Were you able to call them up and kind of ask, like what's what, and see if you can kind of maybe go about it that way to see if you can verify that way instead of applying again and possibly getting another inquiry? Because that would really suck. I would kind of just start with customer service and kind of see what they say about that. It's me, dude. It's me, dude said, sup, QT. Not sure what the QT is about, but what's going on? It's me, dude. Thanks for joining the live stream, bro. Michael says, when you got your second card, was the credit limit higher than the first? Yeah, when I got the second card, I applied literally a year after. So I think I got the first card August 2017, and I applied for my second Discover card before they actually promoted me from the secured card. I applied for that one in August 2018, and the limit on that was $5,000. And I knew I was going to get approved because, like, Discover in the app, when I checked my credit score, my FICO score was like 748 with them. So I was like, I'm definitely going to get approved for this Discover card, and I was, and the limit was higher. All right, let me scroll on up here. Oh goodness. Okay. The Keyman One says, I got denied for Chase Freedom card a few days ago. However, I got pre-approved. I got a pre-approval from Discover Chrome and Discover It. In your opinion, is it worth going for it, or should I wait? First of all, the Keyman One, definitely go to the Discover site and fill out the pre-approval there, or the pre-qualification there, to see if you're pre-qualified. If you are, then I would say go ahead and go for it. Please consider using the referral link below any one of my videos. It would help a lot. You get $50 once you make your very first purchase. It could be a purchase for 5 cents. You're going to get $50, and I'll get $50 as well. So consider doing that. Definitely do the pre-qualification on the Discover site first, and then come back and click on the link. All right. So I hope that helped you, the Keyman One. David Walker says, Duane, does the cashback rewards expire? No, they do not. As a matter of fact, I'm a nerd. Like, I kept all of my cashback accumulating through the first year of membership with Discover Card, just because I wanted to see it add up. I wanted to see it double, and I wanted to be able to use that money for whatever I want. Honestly, that $1,788 and 55 cents that I got from Discover Card from the first year, from August 2017 to August 2018, I took that money and I put it all into my savings account. So all of it had, its own little obligation already. It was already kind of spoken for. But this time around, I don't have that much money. I think I have $230 that I've accumulated in like 6 months, 7 months. I don't know, since August 2018. So however many months that is, clearly I can't count, but that's not a lot, but that's okay. If I get 250 and Discover gives me another 250, that's $500. I'm going to take that $500 this time, and I'm going to splurge. I'm going to do something with it. Maybe I'll spend it on my kids. Maybe I'll spend it on myself. I don't know, but I'm definitely going to spend this particular cashback that I earned this time around. All right. How to get an 800 credit score says, if anyone wants to know what credit bureau a lender pulls from, go to creditboards.com and click on credit pulls from the main menu on their site. Thanks for sharing that, Lyndon. How to get an 800 credit score. I appreciate you sharing that, bro. That's good stuff. I didn't even know that. Sincere Lingo 43 says, thanks for having me, everyone. I love your channel, and thanks for all the love. Got all my questions answered. I'll be back. Hey, thanks for saying that, and thank you for all the people that are in the live stream answering these questions. These moderators are beyond great. I'm grateful to you guys. You guys are in here taking care of business as usual, which is really awesome. I mean, that's just a testament to how insanely awesome this particular community is, the How to Build Credit TV community. And I appreciate you guys a lot for jumping in there and answering questions and helping people. I appreciate that quite a bit. Angel says, Amex denied me because my inquiries have 7 or 8. Yeah, dude, that 7 or 8. Well, they're gonna fall off. I mean, we talked about that. So just be patient, bro. You'll be on your way. Far 4 says, hey, Duane, I'll join Patron by next week. Amina from NC, does that mean Amina? Is that your name? I'm not sure, but hey, be sure to join on the 1st. Do not join now anytime this month, because they bill you on the 1st again. So be sure to join on the 1st. Okay. And I'm looking forward to answering any questions that you may have. Thank you. Let's see here. Josh says, I added AU from Duane and 8 primary accounts with below 3% the past 2 months. Score jumped 123 points. Man, that's good stuff, bro. And hey, thanks for sharing that as well. I mean, these guys definitely need to know that those things work. The things we talk about on this channel absolutely work, especially when you implement them. Ronald says, okay, thank you. Can't wait until the 1st. Good stuff, bro. Charles says, I got approved for the Capital One Venture card. I want to get the Amex credit card. Score is 685, 692, 711 with Experian. How long should I wait? Charles, my advice is go to the American Express website, fill out the pre-qualification deal, and see if you're pre-qualified. If you're pre-qualified for any of the cards, then definitely I personally would consider applying for that particular card. Charles, I don't think I have you on Patreon. I don't think so, but I would apply for the card that they approve you for, or a charge card, because a charge card is normally easier to get. And then if you're, like I said, if you're pre-qualified, then come on back to one of my videos and click on my American Express referral links below the video. Even if it's not the particular card that you're going to apply for, you can click on the link, and then once you get to the website, you can find your particular card and then click on that card, because more than likely the referral bonus that you're going to get, or the sign-up bonus you're going to get by using my referral link, is normally higher than the sign-up bonus that you get on the American Express website. So keep me posted on that, Charles. Let me know so we can celebrate with you if you get approved for the American Express card. I think it would be pretty good. I mean, you have a 7-Eleven with Experian. You probably wouldn't get approved if you had a bunch of inquiries. But first of all, go to the site, see if you're pre-qualified, then come back and use my referral link. Please, that would help a lot. Okay, cool. Miss Peyton, hey, thanks for joining the live stream. She said, hi, hey, thanks for joining. I appreciate you. Truth or dare? Okay, interesting. Not sure where that's going there. Congrats, Charles, on the credit limit. Chasing our future. I have a Capital One secured card. I've had it for 4 months. My question is, what should get another credit card, or how long should I wait before I apply for one? Thanks for your help, brother. Dude, I personally would wait if I were you. If possible, if you're patient, man, if you could just wait a year, I would. I would just wait a year, because it really just kind of depends on your credit score. If your credit score is like less than 630, then you definitely shouldn't consider getting another card. You could possibly get away with a secured card, maybe like the Discover It Secure card, but I would wait. If you could wait a year, wait. And if you can't, and you just have to apply for a card, then maybe consider getting the Discover It Secure card, because, you're going to be able to get promoted to an unsecured card, and Discover is a pretty good bank to be with. You could also consider getting the Citibank secured card. That's a pretty decent card as well. So that's my 2 cents on that, chasing our future. David Walker says, hey, what does not my score have to be on Patreon? Apply for Amex under you. What does not my score have to be? Dude, I'm really trying to read that, David. Basically, your score doesn't have to be anything. I mean, you're going to apply for that to be on Patreon because you want to become an authorized user, and you want to see how that can bump your credit score. Once again, it's different for everyone's situation, and I can't speak, in absolutes, because I don't know exactly what your situation is. But if you join on the 1st of next month, I'll answer all your questions and, get you taken care of as much as I can. I hope that helped. How to get an 800 credit score says, hey guys, please hit the thumbs up button. Yeah, guys, hit that thumbs up button, man. There's 63 people in here and there's only 30 thumbs up. So, hit that thumbs up if you like what's going on here. I appreciate you. Cool. The Credit Card Maestro says another collab soon. I see you, bro. Absolutely, man. I'm down with that. We at some point, I'm sure we're going to be able to be in the same place at the same time and do a collab that way. And that'd be really cool. Not sure when that's going to happen, but it can happen. It can happen soon, because, I'm doing all right, and I'm going to take care of some financial obligations that I have to take care of soon this year. So we'll see what's going on with that. All right, let's see. Hey, Derek, thanks for joining the live stream, bro. I appreciate you. Janelle says, hit that like button, please. Thank you. Check, please. Hey, check, please. I saw that you had joined the live stream before, and then I got disconnected. So thanks for joining again. Lisa Love Beauty. Hey, everybody. Hey, Lisa. Thanks for joining the live stream. Glad to see you again. Appreciate you stopping by. The Sean Murphy Journal. Once you have $1,000 in your bank account in Canada, they give you a credit card. Really? That seems like That's freaking awesome. That's a pretty easy deal to meet, I think. I mean, I say it's pretty easy. I feel like everybody should be able to have $1,000 in their bank account. But that's pretty good, man. Thanks for sharing that. I didn't know that at all. I definitely have people in Canada, but we don't talk a lot about credit cards because, of course, it's different. And so there's that. Jason says, thinking about getting a Target credit card, but I'm trying to stay in the garden for a while, but it's tempting. Jason, I hear you on that, man. I mean, for me personally, right now, there aren't a lot of credit cards that I want to get because I just can't really get. I'm interested in getting the Apple card just to have it, but it's not like a card that's like valuable to me per se. But there's that. So I totally understand. I mean, don't go to Target and do your best to be patient and don't get that card. Okay. So there's that. Caesar, first time here. Great pointers. Thank you, sir. And thanks for joining the live stream. I appreciate you. Nika Baby says, hello. Hello, Nika Baby. Thanks for joining the live stream. Glad to see you here again. I appreciate you stopping by. I like that. I appreciate that a lot. Okay. John says, I applied for a credit card. Can't get approved. It said I got 28 hard inquiries, but I can't get credit if they won't give it to me. I have to apply. Don't see why they won't give it to me. John, dude, 28 inquiries is a lot. Like, you more than likely won't be able to get a credit card unless you're applying for a credit card that doesn't do a credit check. And one of the cards that kind of come off the top of my head is the Open Sky Secured Credit Card. Now, I'm not necessarily recommending that card, but you may want to like do research on credit cards that don't do credit checks, and that's probably the only way you're going to get one. But if they do credit checks and you have 28 inquiries, dude, it's very unlikely that you're going to get a credit card. So that's just my 2 cents. Take that however you'd like. 28 inquiries is a lot, so don't be surprised if you don't get a credit card. Nika Baby says Target has a debit card too. Didn't know that. So I guess Jason, that's for you, man. She's saying Target has a debit card. Josh says, Duane, I got my Apple card. Duane, when I get my Apple card, you're on AU. Let's rack up daily reward. I see what you're doing there, Josh. Hey, you might have to get that Apple card for both of us, bro, because honestly, I shouldn't apply for it. I definitely have way too many inquiries to get the Apple card, but we'll see what happens. Check Please says, my credit score is 689, but still added. Oh, but will be added as an authorized user. Put me on at 720. Put me on at 720. Put me at 720. Oh, okay. I'm so slow. 689 will be in. Okay, so in regards to that, check please. That has a lot to do. Okay, what being added as an authorized user is going to do is a couple of things. Number one, it's going to establish a relationship with American Express. So if you're interested in doing that, that'll be really cool. Number two, if you have a high credit card utilization rate, not even high, but if your credit utilization is not between 0% and 10%, let's say it was 30%, being added as an authorized user on that particular card is going to give you $6,000 more of available credit line or credit limit, and it's going to lower your credit utilization. So if you're in 30% right now, it'll lower it depending on how much money you owe. Clearly, it will lower it, and that is why your score can and will go up. Also, when you get credit cards sometimes and you have a specific amount of credit limit, like let's say like $5,000, $6,000, I'm not saying this is written in stone, but sometimes when you get new credit and depending on the credit limit, that also helps your credit score. So it will look like you have a brand new credit card with American Express with a $6,000 limit. So it can help you with credit card utilization and lower your overall credit utilization. And it can also help you by establishing a new credit line and possibly having, like a $6,000 limit. So that's my 2 cents on that. As far as getting to 720, I can't speak on that directly because I don't know exactly your situation, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, so you won't know exactly until you join, and it's probably worth it. I mean, it's only $30 to be honest with you. So it just depends on how bad you want to get that 720. Okay, cool. Carrie, thanks for joining the live stream. I don't think, you said, I'm new to the channel. How do I learn more what you do. Well, the channel, we talk everything you need to know. We talk about everything you need to know about credit cards and how to make money using credit cards. So I have a bunch of videos. I think it's like 144, 45 videos on the channel. If you click on my username, which is How to Build Credit TV, it'll bring you to my channel. And then at the top, you'll see like uploads, you'll see videos, you'll see a bunch of different other words. But if you click on the word video, you can click on videos and you'll see all of my videos there. If you click on, I have different playlists. And so there's a lot of videos that you can watch on the channel. More specifically, if you have specific questions, just leave them in the comments in the video and I'll try to answer it as soon as I see it. But, just kind of stick around, and basically that's kind of how you're going to, like find out more about the channel and kind of get questions answered. If you have any questions, ask them in the live stream. These guys are really, really good about answering questions here. So there's a lot of good moderators here. The people in blue are moderators, and most of them have a YouTube channel. So check out their channel and ask away. Go for it. Cool. Let me see here. The Coin Alley says, yeah, you need to stay in the garden for the next 2.5 years. I think he was talking about the gentleman that had 28 inquiries. Yeah, or whomever that has a lot of inquiries. He's probably talking about me too, because I have a lot of inquiries as well. A pimp says a card that's worth getting is a Sam's Club card, 5% cash back on gas. I agree with you 100%. I almost got that card when I was going credit card frenzy and applying for everything. The Sam's Club card is a good card to get. I like it a lot. The Sean Murphy Journal says, do you prefer bank issued credit cards? Yeah, I think my answer to that question is yes, absolutely. Michael says, how many inquiries are you sitting on, Duane? 11 over in my camp, 10 and 11 with Citi Double Cash and Barclays Uber. Probably grab a 5% fuel card, then garden until I'm under 524. Me personally, Michael, I think according to my little credit bureaus, like according to what I see on the credit bureaus, I'm on TransUnion, I only have 1, which I don't know how that's possible. On Equifax, I have 8, and I don't know what I have on Experian. I'm not really worried about Experian because American Express is like the only one that uses that one. And I'm pretty much able to get any American Express card I want after, like within 90 days, right? So I got to I can get 2 credit cards from American Express within 90 days, and then I have to wait another 90 days. So I would safely say I'm probably sitting on anywhere between 8 and 11 because I've applied for a lot of cards. So I guess you and I were kind of in the same boat. Check Please says, okay, thank you. I'm joining on the first. Good stuff, man. Like I said, I'll do my best to help you in any way possible and answer all your questions. So I don't think you'd be disappointed with that. Anthony L., thanks for joining the live stream, bro. I appreciate you. Cool. I think I'm here at the bottom of the stream here, the bottom of the super chat, the bottom of the chats here. Guys, I am going to wrap it up. It's been an hour. I was supposed to try to do a better job of doing a live stream for an hour. If you don't have any more questions, or if you have more questions, go ahead and shoot them in the live chat and I'll do my best to answer it. If you're watching this back on the replay, shoot your questions in there as well. We'll definitely get your questions answered. My boy Josh says, man, we need to fix that Wi-Fi. Dude, hopefully I haven't had any problems, right? Other than the beginning. I think it was really the issue that I just have too many things open on my computer. My computer is a disaster. And I have a MacBook Pro because I'm a Mac snob and whatnot. But there's a lot going on the computer. So hopefully that's what it was. A pimp says, I'm joining on the first as well. Duane, thanks again. Thank you, sir. Thanks for stopping by, bro. Like I said, I think the Patreon thing is going to work out. I mean, most people that join, they're not disappointed. And I definitely do my best to make sure that people are happy. If they're not happy, here's your refund. God bless you. Good luck, that type of thing. But I definitely want to make sure people are happy. So I think you'll be happy with that. Is this Fruity? Dude, I hope I didn't butcher your name. My girlfriend and I used our Chase points to book 5 nights at a Hyatt Zalera Cancun. Good stuff, bro. And thanks for saying that and joining the live stream and contributing. That's pretty cool. The credit card maestro says, how many points? Yeah, I definitely want to know, right? Josh says, you'll be on my Apple. But you'll be on my Apple this summer. All right, Josh, man, I see you, bro. That'd be kind of cool. Little reverse authorized user action there. 125,000 points. Dude, that's pretty cool. Man, that's a lot of points. That's funny. I actually have, I think, over 100,000 points on my American Express Gold card. It would have been a lot more, but I actually spent some of my points. I think I spent like, it was either almost 30,000 points that I spent on going to New York because I was like, I don't want to pay for this ticket. So I know it's crazy. I use my Amex Gold points, Amex Gold card points, membership reward points to go to New York, which, people were like, why would you do that? You got to go out of the country. You got to go to Europe. You got to do this. You got to do that. But I went ahead and used it. So that totally did happen. Let's see here. Yasar Maliki says 70 points plus, 70 plus points lower on TransUnion. Is that normal or an update? Or an update is coming? Not sure I understand what you're asking there. Not sure. The Sean Murphy Journal says here they have air miles when you buy groceries. Okay, here's in Canada. Okay, cool. Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, hey, any way you can rack it up. Check Please says, and it's monthly, right? Yes, sir. It's monthly, and they normally bill you on the first of every single month. Trent Brown, sup D, checking in. Hey, Trent. Okay, got you. That's who that is. Okay, what's going on, man? I got your card today in the mail, actually. I will be sending you a picture here in the next couple of days. I'm not sure if it's going to be tonight because I got some stuff to do, like take a shower and eat food. So be looking for that. Light of Hope, thank you for giving the thumbs up there. I appreciate you, and thanks for watching the live stream. Trent says, waiting for the AU to drop. I hear you, man. I hear you. Hopefully it'll be soon. Anthony says, thanks, Duane. Amex AU hit my experience today. Good stuff, bro. Good stuff. Share the points, D. 100,000. I'm sitting on 75K right now. Dude, I literally would have had close to like 140,000 points on that American Express Gold card. But, some of that is, of course, referrals. So I'm grateful for the people that use the referral link and sign up for the Amex Gold card. So I've gotten points from that as well. Ryan, thanks for joining the live stream. He says, are you only offering Amex as an authorized user, or do you offer other options? There are other options, Ryan. I do have a U.S. Bank Cash Plus card that has a $6,000 limit as well. I have a Bank of America card. That limit is $4,500. I have the City Double Cash card. That limit is $4,300. I have the Amex Gold card, but it doesn't make sense to be added to a charge card. I have the Marriott Bonvoy card. That limit is $3,000. I'm sure there are a couple other cards in there somewhere, but basically you can be added on just about any of those cards. I didn't mention the other cards because those cards are kind of locked. Believe it or not, there are some people that are on 2, 3, 4, 5 of my cards as authorized users. So this is something that people kind of want and they really value. So yeah, you can be added on another card other than Amex to answer your question, Ryan. Okay, see what you're saying here. In regards to your points being 70% lower than Experian and Equifax, is that normal? It's normal in the sense that, well, first of all, 70 points is a lot. So, of course, you could kind of check your credit report and kind of see if there's some discrepancies between the report. But what will happen is your TransUnion may have been pulled more than the other two bureaus. So, therefore, that could lower your score, as well as the fact that you may have different things reported on your TransUnion bureau, credit bureau report that than you do on the other two. So like you may have derogatory marks, but they're only on your TransUnion. Like clearly that's going to affect your score a lot more there if you have 1 or 2 derogatory marks on that credit bureau and then you have nothing on the other two. So it just kind of depends. Just kind of really look at your credit report and pay close attention to that. If there's something that you can dispute, then you definitely want to do that. 70 points is a lot of difference. So I'm not going to say that's necessarily normal, but the reason why it's different is because different things get reported to different bureaus. So definitely check into that and see if that will kind of, answer that question. Okie dokie. All right. So I think we're good here, guys. Once again, thank you so much for watching the live stream. if you guys have any questions, you know what I'm saying, like leave them in the comment section and I'll do my best to answer it. And I'm pretty much going to end it here. So, okay, Jason. All right, Jason. Okay. Jason says, when I get my city secured card first, okay, when my city secured card first reported to TransUnion, my score dropped 79 points, but it went back up. Wow, 79 points. Jesus, man. Thanks for sharing that, Jason. I appreciate that. And of course, that goes directly with what Yassar was saying. So thank you for sharing that. That's really good information. Ryan, you have a great night, bro. I appreciate you. Hey, you guys, thank you so much for watching the live stream. If you guys, like I said, any questions, let me know. I will be streaming next week, Wednesday, not Monday, next Wednesday at 7 p.m. And I'm doing that because it's the 1st of May, which I'm looking forward to. And I'll be here back again to answer any question, or should I say back again? That's Jamaican for back again for the American people out here that may not know. I'm sure you know. I mean, it's the same thing, right? It sounds the same, except it's different, right? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. Once again, my name is Duane with howtobuildcredittv.com, and I approve this video. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, take care and be blessed. Peace. Later, guys.